Yes, good morning, everybody. And this is we are now into week 5 here. We're getting into week 5. Yeah, week 5. So what we're going to take a look at today is just kind of leading into. I put out an announcement this morning that where things were a little confusing for everybody. And looking at the aspect of getting things together for this case. Okay, so what you've got here is the case that is due next week. Okay, is the individual, well, actually the individual portion is due at the end of this week. So the individual portion basically is you're completing this as an individual with only 2 references. Okay, but you need to have already selected your partner for this, and we're only doing 1 partner here. I know originally that said 2. Some of you guys got really ahead of things last week, and I was a little behind, but it is only a single partner because there's only a small number of people in the class. So I'm trying to be cognizant of everybody trying to work together and trying to work around schedules. So if you're only having to work around 1 person, that's a little bit easier. So what we're going to do is you're going to need to actually look at this aspect. The individual portion is you're going to actually complete the entire case in this aspect. Okay, so you should be choosing. So as you're looking at this, you're going to be looking at problem statements. You're going to have a baseline. You're going to have some goals, some solutions to the issue. Okay, and then you're going to have only 2 articles, just 2 articles. Okay, so just like the comments, and be sure that you took a look at the comments that I had in your individual cases that I finished up last week, so that way you can take a look at how things are going. Okay, and how the format should go and everything, because I did comment pretty extensively. So you're going to turn all of this in. So basically, you're doing the case by yourself. Next week, what we'll be doing is we'll be actually turning you guys. Next week is what I call Teams Week. Okay, it's important for us to look at how we work in teams. Okay, so I have designed this week to be where you guys will have to work in teams. Okay, so what you will do then is take this case that you've been working on, and you're going to actually pair up and continue to work out how you would solve this together. Okay, taking bits and pieces, assembling it into 1 document. Okay, and posting. Both of you will need to post that assignment. Okay, the next one is also this week. There's coming up, not this week, but next week, is the team discussion. Now, those groups have already been set and assigned. So if you come over here to people, okay, and we take a look at people, and we see here the discussion group. Okay, look at the discussion group aspect of this. Okay, and these are the groups that you are assigned to, okay, for the discussion. Okay, so if you click on this here, you can see who's in the groups. Okay, and you'll be working as a group here, and you'll need to actually come through with that group 1, which is basically you're looking at the matrix. You're looking at the matrix organizational chart or organizational methodology, and seeing if this would be a fit for this basically resort company. But each one of you will actually assume a position and actually have to defend that position as if you're in that position. In other words, one's a housekeeper, one's a marketing person, one is the president, which is indicated here. That's the only one that's assigned. Is those individuals are actually the president of the company. There are other 3 positions, 2 to 3 positions can be individually chosen. So you will actually go through this and actually assemble this together and put together a combined result and justification as to whether or not the matrix structure will work for this company. Okay, making sure that you're all factoring in the positions that you've taken, whether that's a housekeeper, whether it's a marketing person, whether it's somebody in food and beverage. Okay, all of those things would come into play, and each one should have a different viewpoint based on where they're located as well as their position. So that's the second part here. There is no option here to not do this. Okay, this is group week. So what I need everybody to do this week though is get in there and clarify for me on the discussion of which case you're doing and who your partner is. So then I can go ahead and set these groups up that you'll see here, and they'll show up in this section as well under student groups, and I'll go ahead and pair those up with people. So you can actually go in and select these if your partner, if that works better for you. If not, and I'll be glad to do it for you over the next couple of days. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and get this taken care of, guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.